Loadout.
Alright guys, so welcome back to another top 5 video. Haven't done that in a while, but today I'm bringing you guys the top 5 full-blown AOE units on the game. I do have some honorable mentions, so it is a top 5 with some honorable mentions, alright? So coming in the number 1 spot is going to be my guy Light Yagami. I mean, this guy is pretty much the best AOE character in the game because he has such high range. Like, he starts off with 60 range, right? Place him down at level 80, he does 17,898 damage, and he has a cooldown of 500 SPA. Now the thing is that this character is not really like, you know, meant to be attacking all the time. He is a clutch unit, so pretty much you're supposed to use him at times where like you can kill enemies to kill your enemies. Of course, you can upgrade him once for 20k, so altogether the character would cost 40k, and he would be dealing 35,796 damage every 500 seconds and 120 range. So 120 range is massive. This character is a must-have if you want to get on leaderboards because of how much of a useful unit he is with clutching, and he's really good for gem farming too. So if you want to try to like do the Light Yagami tactic where you get like 100 damage plus, then he would be amazing for gems as well. By the way, I was talking about 100 million damage, so yeah. Another thing is that this character is not sellable. You cannot sell this character, so once you place him down, you cannot delete him anymore, and you can't replace him to use him again. Now coming up on the second place is going to be Whitebeard. Now this guy is one of the newest 6 stars added into the game. He is a really good AOE character, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. He also has a manual ability that's pretty good too. He kills air units with his manual ability. So hold on, let's get into his damage real quick. So he starts off with 214 damage, attacks every 5 seconds, 25 range AOE cone. So he starts off really good with that AOE cone. That's a good start off. And then the fact that he costs 500 to upgrade once and it will give him 143 damage is pretty good as well, pretty affordable. But then his other upgrades cost 1,000, 2,500, 2,500 again, and then finally 3,000. So once you fully max this guy out, like I said, you get this family overall, which is a pretty big radius, and it deals around like, I think it's around like 9k damage. I think it's around that because they keep changing it with updates, like they keep buffing it. So I don't know I don't know the exact number for this guy. But his manual is pretty amazing because it regens every 30 seconds. I don't know if they changed the time though, because last time I checked when this character came out, it took 30 seconds for his manual ability to come back. He deals 1,432 damage every 6 seconds, full on AOE, 29 range. Another thing that's really amazing about Whitebeard is the fact that every time he attacks, he summons tsunamis. And when he summons tsunamis, they deal 1,432 damage. And when you use his manual ability, you also summon a gigantic tsunami, which has, let me see how much damage, 8,592. So yeah. Alright guys, so for the third spot, it's going to be Fujitora. Now this guy starts off with 62 damage, 5 SPA, 15 range. He's a single target unit, so it's not really great to start off with him since he is single target. And this guy actually costs a bit just like Whitebeard. It's just that Whitebeard has a better start off because it's AOE cone. Anyway, let's go and upgrade him real quick. So its first upgrade will cost 500, 1,500, 1,000, 1,500 again, 1,500 again, and he also got a manual ability once you fully max upgrade him. So this is his damage at level 80, 921. Attacks every 6 seconds and 32 range. So he deals less damage than Whitebeard, but he has more range. And he also has the ability called Meteor Strikes, which deals a good amount of damage. The exact amount is around like 6 to 7k, I think. And the manual is also able to destroy air units, so that's really useful as well. Yeah, so Fujitora is a really good unit. I still recommend using him if you don't have Whitebeard or any other character. He's really good for story mode, not gonna lie, because the thing is, if you have some Bulma set up for story mode and you use the manual, he will work just as well as Whitebeard. I guess you could kind of say that this is like a weaker version of Whitebeard in a way, but he doesn't summon tsunamis. Okay guys, so coming up at number 4, I put Blackbeard because this guy is really good as a startup. Like, he is AOE cone just like Whitebeard, attacks every 5 seconds and 25 range. So yeah, that's a pretty good start off. But let's go ahead and upgrade him real quick. This guy's actually pretty cheap. 500 for the first upgrade, 600 for the second, then 1,300, 1,500, and then 2,000. So I think he is kind of cheaper than the other characters I just showed you guys. But anyway, when he's max upgraded, he'll be dealing 975 damage every 5 seconds with 25 range. So his range is not that amazing, but I mean, if you don't have the other characters, this character is also really amazing for like story mode and other stuff, because that damage is actually really nice. 975 damage. But the thing is that the reason why he's below Fujitora, guys, is because he doesn't have a manual ability, and Fujitora's manual ability is able to take out heal units, which is super useful for story mode and whatever game mode you're playing really. So yeah, that's why I put Blackbeard in the 4th spot, and yeah, that's Blackbeard right there. And now for the 5th spot, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I would have put this character in the number 1 slot, or the 2nd slot actually. The reason because this character, man, Nezuko, honestly guys, this is the strongest AOE character on the game, like other than Light Yagami, because first off, this character is not a clutch character, but her damage is just amazing. But anyway, let me go ahead and fully upgrade it real quick so I can show you guys. So for the first upgrade, it's gonna cost 1k, 2k for the second one, 2.5k for the third one, and that's it. And she's dealing 805 damage every 4 seconds, 55 range, guys, 55 range. That range is insane. But the only thing that's the issue with this character, guys, is you need a bleeding unit for her to attack, because she only attacks units that are bleeding. If the units are not bleeding, she does not attack them. So yeah, this character is just super amazing, guys. Like if you were to combo this with Toga, like if you have like a few Togas and then you have Nezuko, you're going to be dealing a lot of damage, my guy. Nezuko with that 4 attack speed and 55 range, like okay, she doesn't have as much damage as Whitebeard or like you know, Blackbeard and Fujitora with the manual, but the thing is that she attacks every 4 seconds with 55 range. Her range is what really makes her really good, and that attack speed. So yeah, I highly recommend getting Nezuko. She's a 4-star, so she's pretty easy to get. And yeah, that's the 5th spot. Now for honorable mentions, guys, I would say it would be Broly. He's a heal unit, all around heal unit, that's pretty good. And Erwin, because he's a buff unit, so he's also all around AOE. So those 2 are my honorable mentions. But yeah, guys, I think this is the top 5 best AOE characters on the game. If you do not agree with my list, then it is what it is, right? Everyone has their own opinions. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. And thanks so much for watching my video. Peace out.